हेलो गाइस, इंतज़ार की घड़ियाँ ख़त्म हो चुकी हैं और अभी मैं आप लोगों के लिए लेकर आया हूँ नॉर्थर्न आइलैंड 2023 का फाइनल, जो कि खेला जा रहा है जुड ट्रम्प वर्सेस क्रिस वैकलिन के बीच में। तो अभी हम देखेंगे फर्स्ट फ्रेम यहाँ पर, और यहाँ पर पूरा फर्स्ट फ्रेम को रिव्यू करेंगे अच्छे से पॉइंट टू पॉइंट। और यहाँ पर सेफ्टी शॉट खेला पहला।
Pre-final interview, I think, even though his record against Trump is, to put it mildly, modest, I think he's up for this.
Yeah, and why shouldn't? He's got to the final of the tournament. He's won a tournament, a shootout. He's feeling
और क्रिस वैकलिन
he knows it,
जो कि
he's got to start
फाइनल खेल रहे हैं,
can't afford to go 2 or 3
और जुड ट्रम्प जो कि बैरी हॉकिंस को मात देकर यहाँ पर फाइनल में पहुँचे हैं।
and it's easy to say that.
और दूसरी तरफ हैं क्रिस वैकलिन। तो अभी हम ये पहला फ्रेम देख रहे हैं फाइनल का।
The first 7 meetings between them were basically a no contest. Trump won by an aggregate frame score of 30-6. The last 4 have been a lot more competitive, most notably, I guess, their World Championship meeting in 2018. First round, Trump led 8-4. Wakelin forced a decider, which could have gone his way. It was nervy and edgy right the way to the end.
और जो ट्रम्प यहाँ पर जायजा लेते हुए कि पहला पॉइंट कैसे यहाँ पर अर्न करें, यहाँ पर थोड़ा सा जायजा लेते हुए। लेट्स सी।
He could decide to play the safety, which is what he's doing. Try and get him behind the brown, maybe. Yeah, that's what he attempted.
और बहुत अच्छा सेफ्टी शॉट यहाँ पर जुड ट्रम्प का।
It looked as though, for all the world, he was going to finally break his duck against Trump in the 11th attempt. He was 4 up with 5 to play in the European Masters. Trump won the last 5, and as we know, Judd Trump this season has turned comebacks into an art form. He's been producing some amazing turnarounds from very precarious positions. He's done it a couple of times this week, not least last night. 4-1 down to the informed Barry Hawkins, 1-5 on the bounce.
और अभी दोनों ही प्लेयर्स एक दूसरे को जांचते हुए, परखते हुए, बिकॉज ये फाइनल है। बहुत ज़्यादा प्रेशर होता है फाइनल का, क्योंकि मैं खुद एक स्नूकर प्लेयर हूँ, तो काफ़ी अंडर प्रेशर खेलना पड़ता है। बहुत सारा प्रेशर होता है माइंड पे, तो इसी वजह से जुड ट्रम्प थोड़ा सा समय लेते हुए अपना
doesn't want to leave Wakelin with an easy chance, and that's why he refused that last red.
और यहाँ पर ब्यूटीफुल शॉट बाय जुड ट्रम्प। He spotted his first first red and a final. Let's see what will be happen in this entire first frame.
So he's in amongst them. The pink will probably go onto the black spot, and that does him a favor.
7.
तो 7 पॉइंट्स के साथ शुरुआत की है यहाँ पर जुड ट्रम्प ने, जो कि काफ़ी अट्रैक्टिंग शॉट खेलने के लिए, एग्रेसिव शॉट खेलने के लिए जाने जाते हैं जुड ट्रम्प। इनका बनाना शॉट, आई लव इट।
But if they don't go in, your opponent gets the chances, doesn't he?
Again, pink ball.
Well, that could have gone
Pot.
better. We may have to play full luck here.
14.
स्टार्ट काफ़ी अच्छा है यहाँ पर जुड ट्रम्प का।
But this long red to the right corner, I'm not sure if he can cue it. or if he'd need the long spider. So he may well take that cut to the left corner. And that's not the worst kiss I've ever seen. A right-handed player would probably take the pink, but he'd need the rest. Just a little awkward, got to be careful of those two reds.
तो थोड़ा से कंफ्यूज लग रहे हैं यहाँ पर जो ट्रम्प
wins today. He'll move to 26 ranking titles. He'll move into 5th place on his own on the all-time list, ahead of Mark Williams, and behind just O'Sullivan, Hendry, John Higgins, and Steve Davis.
Well, he's not close to those two reds that he's worried about. So just needs to concentrate on the pot because he isn't close to them.
और इन दी एंड उन्होंने ब्लू खेली, ब्लू खेलना प्रेफर की बिकॉज ऑफ प्लेसिंग और अभी क्योंकि फाइनल है, प्रेशर है, तो काफ़ी केयरफुल होकर खेलते हुए यहाँ पर जो ट्रम्प, और एक बार ये अगर लीड कर लेते हैं तो इनको डिफीट करना बहुत मुश्किल होता है. इनकी लीड जो होती है उसके बाद ये खुलकर खेलते जाते हैं, खुलकर खेलते जाते हैं, और आप हो सकता है इसी फ्रेम में या कुछ लीड बनाने के बाद इनके एग्रेसिव शॉट भी देख पाएँ. और अभी तो पिंक बॉल को टारगेट करके रखा है.
35. When he won the English Open
फिर से पिंक की प्लेसिंग, अच्छी प्लेसिंग यहाँ पर.
Months. Of course, he won the Masters last season, but didn't win a ranking event, and at times struggled with his game. Seemed to get a bit bogged down on occasion. He said at the start of this season he was determined to get back to playing 41. His snooker on his terms.
Yeah, that's the red that he refused to the right corner. I mean, look where his cue is now. He had a straight red, more or less, to the right corner, but it was full of danger. Couldn't get anywhere with the cue ball. Very risky to play for the black, and decided to wait for a better chance. And this was it. He didn't refuse the second one.
Beautiful shot with controlling, 100% controlling on cue ball.
47. Does the red go to the left corner?
It's a pretty handy lead already, given the state of the table and the awkwardness of some of the remaining reds.
Yeah, sometimes Trump can get a bit too confident, but not on this occasion. He could have took it on, but decided to keep Wakelin cold, make him earn his chance.
यहाँ पर
Yes, that was a very measured first
कुछ
visit
प्लेसिंग ना आने के
from Judd
कारण
Trump,
यहाँ पर
who
उन्होंने सेफ
is
खेला
certainly
और
gonna not be taking
क्रिस
Wakelin lightly
वैकलिन
today. He
को
made that
यहाँ
point
पर ऑफर किया
after his
कि
victory
वो
over
यहाँ से
Hawkins
फिर से
yesterday.
रेड ओपन करें और उसके बाद यहाँ पर जो ट्रम्प फिर से अटैक कर पाए. तो यहाँ पर क्रिस देखते हैं कि कोई और मिस्टेक करते हैं या नहीं.
And of course, Wakelin was a big underdog yesterday against Jack Lazowski, but in the end, he completely dominated the match. Only conceded 28 points in the last 5 frames. of that match, and in the last 3 after the interval, Lisowski didn't score a point. And I think it was noticeable just how well Wakelin handled the occasion. He didn't seem fazed by what was at stake at all. Calm and composed throughout. The challenge today is to replicate that demeanour when the title's on the line.
Well, he tried to develop the reds, which he has done, but look at those 4 reds by the black. They're still all covering one another. So that means he can have a go at this red if he wants to. It'd be bang on the black. And he could only leave the red he's playing on. Good odds.
और एक और बेहतरीन शॉट यहाँ पर जुड ट्रम्प का, बिकॉज क्रिस वैकलिन ने यहाँ पर सेफ शॉट नहीं दिया था। यही गलती करवाने के लिए उन्होंने क्रिस वैकलिन को मौका दिया था कि वो रेड ओपन करें, गलती करें, मिस्टेक करें और उसका पूरा फ़ायदा यहाँ पर जुड ट्रम्प उठा पाएँ। तो देखिए
that didn't work out as planned.
8.
अच्छा शॉट, बट उनके नज़रिए से, जो ट्रम्प के नज़रिए से उतना अच्छा शॉट नहीं, उतनी प्लेसिंग नहीं, उतना रेड ओपन नहीं कर पाए। तो देखिए यहाँ पर उन्होंने फिर से क्रिस को सेफ शॉट दिया ताकि अब फिर से वो कोई मिस्टेक करें और यहाँ उसका फ़ायदा उठा पाएँ जुड ट्रम्प।
He's not out of this game yet, Wakelin. The ball's becoming a little bit more desirable if he does get in. Normally he'd play that red just above the black, but those 2 reds on the right side cushion come into play. Look at that for a view. Fantastic view. Great atmosphere.
Tickets went on sale today for next year's Northern Ireland Open, and they'll be snapped up quickly. It's one of the great venues on the calendar for sure, and particularly when we get to the weekend, down to the one table, the atmosphere is special.
Well, Philip mentioned that he was 4-0 up the last time that they played. So Trump knows how dangerous Chris Wakelin is.
And there's no doubt that his shootout triumph has transformed his game in terms of his confidence, his belief. Obviously, the jury remains out on whether the shootout should or shouldn't be a ranking event. The fact is it is, and it was a huge deal for Wakelin to lift his first major trophy, not least the £50,000 and points that came with it.
Yeah, a little bit of trouble here, Trump. He's thinking whether to take the long red on, but he could come off the left side cushion and just land up to that red near the pocket. Well, I think that's what he's decided to do.
What a great safety shot.
Chris has got a chance here.
और बहुत ही
Yeah.
कमाल का शॉट यहाँ पर क्रिस
And
वैकलिन
just the
द्वारा।
right amount of stun on the
बहुत
cue
ही
ball
अच्छा पहला पॉइंट खेलते हुए
to
अपना।
finish on the
यहाँ
green
पर
or
थोड़ा
blue.
सा प्रेशर हो सकता है
He
इस
said
पॉइंट
after
के
his
ज़रिए
victory over
रिलीज हो
Lazowski
पाए।
that middle pockets used to be his
तो यहाँ
weakness
से
and
क्या
now they're my best friends. He's done a lot of work on his
डिफीट कर पाएंगे
middle pocket
इस
potting
फ्रेम
and
में,
that was certainly a good one.
मात दे पाएंगे क्या जूड ट्रम्प को? लेट्स सी।
Well, he's got a couple of awkward reds. This was a really excellent shot to the middle pocket. And as I say, just the right amount of stun on the cue ball to finish on the green. And if he could steal this one,
5.
it would be a great boost to his confidence. Trump didn't escape from that good safety shot by getting in behind the red. Caught it a little bit too thin. Left a half chance, and this game now in that man's hands.
Yeah, a bit uncomfortable on this. It's a real stretch.
और अच्छा शॉट यहाँ पर क्रिस वैकलिन का, उतनी अच्छी प्लेसिंग रेड की। तो लेट्स सी यहाँ पर देखते हैं आगे क्या होने वाला इस फ्रेम में। क्रिस इस फ्रेम को विन कर पाएंगे या जो ट्रम्प जो ऑलरेडी पॉइंट बना चुके हैं, जो लीड करे हुए हैं।
Yeah, he's got a really nice style. Everything online.
27.
Now needs to leave an angle here on the black or pink to get to those two reds. Shows the
28.
pink, and that looks okay. Just a little stun across to the reds.
बहुत
21
ब्यूटीफुल
points,
शॉट
difference.
क्रिस का।
34.
रेड की प्लेसिंग अमेजिंग। क्यू कंट्रोल 100%।
35.
बहुत अच्छी प्लेसिंग के साथ
This is
खेलते
the
हुए अभी
shot,
तक तो।
really. It needs to be nearly dead on the cushion with the red. And that's A1.
Lovely, beautiful shot,
Not ideal on
lovely
black,
shot.
but he should be able to get to the yellow in and out of balk. Oh, he'd done
यहाँ
the
पर
work.
मिस कर गए ब्लैक
He'd
को
done the work.
बिकॉज ऑफ येलो प्लेसिंग।
Just 12 points the
बट
difference.
नहीं,
Yellow,
अभी यहाँ
green
पर
and
गिव अप
brown
नहीं
needed.
किया है जूड ट्रम्प
Trump.
ने।
That's going to hurt.
ब्लैक मिस कर गए क्योंकि येलो की उन्हें प्लेसिंग लाना थी
Gasps from
बट
the
लेकर नहीं आ
audience.
पाए। बिकॉज ऑफ ब्लैक
wins a reprieve.
पॉट नहीं कर पाए और यहाँ पर मौका अब 100% यहाँ से जुड ट्रम्प ही विन कर जाएंगे ये फर्स्ट फ्रेम। इसमें अब कोई शक नहीं बचा है कि यहाँ से अगर जुड ट्रम्प तो हारने नहीं वाले। तो ये पहला फ्रेम यहाँ पर जुड ट्रम्प ऑलमोस्ट जीत ही गए हैं। Oh, lovely shot. Judd Trump, जो कि हमेशा ही ऐसे अग्रेसिव शॉट खेलने के लिए जाने जाते हैं।
That's just what he did. Snooker's required.
An eventful opening frame. Judd Trump was in first, made 47. Chris Wakelin had the chance to steal the frame.
और यहाँ जीत चुके हैं फर्स्ट फ्रेम जुड ट्रम्प। मिलते हैं नेक्स्ट फ्रेम में। अभी के लिए धन्यवाद। चैनल को सब्सक्राइब ज़रूर करें।